was there.
And I was concerned about my gunner. I kept calling him. I told him before we went in, I kept talking to him, telling him, all right, now, George, we're going to have to make a landing in the winter. Make sure your belts are all on tight. Your seat belt, your shoulder straps are on tight. And he had a stick in there, too, also. He could fly. So I told him to take that out, throw it overboard. Because in case we jolted it, he'd run right into it.
Right.
So he did that. And we went in and I made the best landing I ever made in my life.
Well, that's what I never knew, just how long.
Yeah. Oh, no, one long.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And and then when they picked us up and we went back home, and that's about the end of the story. Real. I don't know. Do you have any questions, Irene?
Yeah. What was your knowledge and opinion about Germany and Japan before and then during the war? Like, how did it change?
I didn't know much about it. I didn't know much about what's going on in China, in Europe. Of course, everybody, we were all against it, of course. We thought he was a bum, which he was. But he had control of all his people. This is what it was. And he brainwashed them. He brainwashed all of his people. And, of course, they followed him. They thought he was great. He took over Poland. All the Germans thought that was great. Took over Czechoslovakia. Everybody thought, all of his people thought they were great. What else? Another country? Austria. He took Austria, because that's where Hitler was from originally. Austria. So he took that over. And the funny part about it, after the war, they all got to be Nazis, of course. And after the war, the Germans all thought he was great, but after the war, we're not Nazis. They were, and all of a sudden they're not Nazis because they got defeated. Oh, God. And, what else can I tell you?
Why did you, choose to join the war?
What's that?
Why did you choose to join the war after college, instead of doing other stuff?
Well, it was either that or get drafted.
Okay.
I didn't want to get drafted. I didn't want to go sloshing through mud. So that's why I went into aviation.
Okay.
I always thought about aviation before that, but that was one of the main reasons I didn't want to go sloshing through the mud. As a Marine would call, a gravel cruncher.
What are some of the most powerful memories you have from when you were in, the battle?
Oh, God, I told you about that. That's about it. We're down straight. We bombed. We were dive bombers. We started up at 18,000 feet and nose it down. You're going about 400 miles an hour now. And at 1,300 feet, you dropped your bomb and you start pulling out gradually and you start doing maneuvers out over the water. And in front of you, you could see little water spouts out in the water where they're shooting at you. And thank God they missed us. And you see little water spouts out there where their bullets were landing in the water. And I don't know what else I can tell you.
How did you relax during your free time?
What's that?
How did you relax during your free time?
We played poker. God, we played poker morning, noon, and night. If we weren't flying, we were playing poker. Kill the time. That's what we did.
What did you miss most from home while you were away?
Oh, family. Oh, family. It was great. I had a great family. My wife and children were great. My own mother, my dad was dead. My mother and brothers and sisters, they were all great people. They were fine. That's what I missed most, was the family.
How would you compare World War II to the wars that we have today?
I feel sorry for the boys that are in the service today. The reason for it is when we were fighting Germans or Japs or whatever it was, they were in uniform. But these poor guys are going out in the Middle East and now they're fighting people in civilian clothes. They don't know who their enemy. They don't know if they're soldiers, civilians. This is why they get away with so many civilians who walk up to into a crowd and pull a bomb, and boom, they go kill themselves and about a bunch of people. So I feel sorry for them today because I say they're fighting against people they don't even know if they're soldiers or not. They're the ones I feel sorry for.
What were the living conditions while you were away?
Oh, well, best you could make. You did the best. It's just like camping. You're out there, you camped, and we got to know the Seabees out there. That's they were the builders for the Navy, Marine Corps. And we got them. They built a little tower for us and put a 50-gallon drum on top. And every once in a while they come and they fill it. And that's how we took our showers. And we shaved about every other day or so. The food was good. We always got good food. We had our own chow hall, and the food was good. 3 meals a day, and I can't complain about the food.
What are the differences you saw in America before and after the war?
What's that?
What were some differences you saw in America before and after the war?
Well, I think it all depended on where you were. Most of them thought you were great, big parades and everything. But then they started fading, and all of a sudden, we were murderers to a lot of them. We killed people. You know, we made our country safe for them, but we were killing people. We were murderers. But thank God, most of the people, they shove them aside a lot of times. But every once in a while, they'd pop up, and then. So, on the whole, everything was fine. We were all greeted well, and they were treated well. But I say these non-believers, I guess you call them, I don't know.
What was your opinion on the atomic bomb?
The atomic bomb saved thousands and thousands of American lives. Of course, when that was dropped, that's when they gave up. Otherwise, we were. In fact, I forgot to tell you that my squadron was supposed to support the invasion of Japan itself, and we would have gotten our tails shot off if we did that, and we would have lost a lot of men on the beaches, and then we were supposed to support the troops. I can't remember the date on it now. I think it was September sometime in 44 or 45. 40, I don't remember the. Well, anyway. I don't know. We were supposed to invade that, and we'd have gotten our tails shot off. But the war was over. Thank God for the atomic bomb. It saved a lot of American lives.
How did your experience in the war affect you as a person?
I don't know. I don't think it affected me too much. I was still the same when I went coming out as I went in. A little older, maybe a little bit wiser, I hope. But your values really didn't change that much. You're still the same. A lot of people, a lot of friends of mine. I lost a lot of friends, a lot of buddies out there. And, I don't know. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, I thank you so much. And I hope I helped you.
Yeah. sure it'll help a lot.